UCLA, as they have throughout large stretches, able to mop it up at the back. This is okay. Sorsdahl. Cal Poly continuing to compress the field. Dropping into a bank of 4 and 5 are the Mustangs. They're so well organized. This is a very well drilled outfit. Okay. Fascinating 1v1 matchup. Trying to slip her way around the likes of Cameron Penn, who's done more than held her own, but Akay's determination wins out. It's Iowa Akay stinging the keeper's glove in a sensational individual effort from the former Cal Golden Bear. Corner number 7. Did she do well? Just persisting with the run and trying to beat the keeper to that near post. Once in the offing here, keeper on her line, the header is in, but lacking any accuracy whatsoever. Last off of a Cal Poly player. They're going to retake this on the opposite side, where Lemos will trot over. When you think of UCLA football, dead balls aren't exactly the first thing that come to mind. But with targets like Allie Cook, Jaden Perry, certainly could cause a rethink. They are more than capable. Is this their way back to asserting their dominance? Lemos on the outswinger, and there is Cook, who got over, but not much power. And when that ball comes in with that trajectory like that, tough for any striker to test a goalkeeper. Just didn't have the whip or the pace. Just floated it up there. 9 times out of 10, Allie Cook's going to win that 1v1. Here's Turner. Excellent first touch now in full flight with the game in front of her. Cook arriving on this right-hand side. And once again, guess who? Emma Brown doing the dirty work defensively. She's been first to it tonight. Going up against one of the best strikers in the country in Allie Cook. No easy task. Here's the aforementioned UCLA Bruin. On for Lemos, who couldn't control it. The beginning of the evening, Marguerite Alazaza told me I wanted more activity in that attacking third. They've gotten it tonight, I do believe, but the sharpness just lacking a bit. UCLA had chances tonight. 14 shots, 5 of which have been on target. And all the possession in the world. Free kick against the Bruins. So it should be a fascinating quarter of an hour here. This one far from resolved at this point. Perhaps an upset brewing. Who knows? Brennan Cole, though. Disappointing. It just hopped up on Emily Needham. The junior couldn't control it. So we'll see. Looks as though a triple substitution for UCLA. 1 for Cal Poly. Cal Poly bringing back in McKenna Carbon. And she will take the place of Balanon. So Sunshine Fontes has come back on. Sorsdahl, Edelman come off. Along with Rosenbaum. Vargas is checked back in. Fontes back on the scene. And Maya Evans getting her first look of the night. She'll partner Perry in the center of defense with Sorsdahl off. Evans did start 6 games last year. And a big part of the setup at Cal before making her way down south to UCLA. Marin Valencia now is reverted to a wide role on this left-hand side. That's that versatility. In the soccer world known as total football. An ability to play multiple positions. And that is what is required of this UCLA system. That is a tradition, the ethos of this program. No matter who's been in charge, you have to play a variety of roles throughout the park if you want to find your way into the first team. First touch is straight now. UCLA able to claim. Vargas back on. We'll need some extra creativity as UCLA go in search of that game-winning formula. This is Maya Evans lifting one up. Or Allie Cook. One just comes off it, baby yacht. Now it's Marin Valencia. Cook shows too much of it, and a no-nonsense clearance by Cal Poly, who are really under pressure right now. But comfortably under pressure. Perry. McMahon drops that shoulder and off to the races. McMahon squares it. Marin Valencia stopped cold by the brilliant Sam McKenzie. Excellent build-up play. It was McMahon on the burst, getting in behind and picking out Marin Valencia, who hits it first time. That's better from UCLA, but McKenzie more times than not has been so tough to beat. 6 saves tonight for the Cal Poly keeper. So Mackenzie Samuel, the brilliant save. And okay is into space now. Mackenzie Samuel trying to hold her own once again. It's okay. And it's Raylan Turner. That one just high. Now the attack starting to click. I just want to take some of the air out of this game. But what a game for the keeper, Mackenzie Samuel, tonight. First touch from Urzua for Brennan Cole. Urzua just sitting in that back four. Trying to provide the protection and that distribution. It's always going to be difficult when they're down to 10 women. Lexi Wright will step back on. Raylan Turner to the bench. No let off in terms of quality and pace. So she'll take up a role on the right-hand side of this UCLA attack as Turner will get a spell. This is Quincy McMahon. And once again, pretty easy pickings back there for Cal Poly. First in the Big West, 1 point above Cal Davis, UC Davis in the Big West. Hosted the Big West tournament last year after claiming that regular season championship for the first time since 2013. They'll bring on another substitute. Brooke Golick, the transfer, will come on. So Brooke Golick checking in. First look at her this evening. They'll just want to relieve the pressure. And a high press in time from Lexi Wright. Here's Fontes now. UCLA really in search of that winner. Wright arrives, supported by Evans. All hands to the pump right now. Lemos trying to push it through and once again steered to safety. Golick, the transfer from Southern Methodist University, and a homecoming for her after coming through Sierra Canyon High School, making her Cal Poly debut. Here's Akay, up to her old tricks on his right inside. She's grown into this game, Akay. Had a shaky start to the second half, and Jessie Halliday got the better of her. Akay booked for it, but since then, it's been lights out, making those runs and chiefly involved in the attack going forward. Talked to Golf Bayoko, the UCLA assistant coach, and he said she brings unlimited potential on that right-hand side. Has this searing pace, as they say, able to get in behind, but more to her than just the athletic ability, able to link up and provide an inverted presence as well. Here's Marin Valencia, setting Val Vargas on her way, and Val Vargas trying the sombrero. It's going to come back Referee's going to go to the pocket here, and it was a high dangerous challenge. Free kick for Cal Poly. That's going to go against Vargas. It will become the second player booked tonight. Little dangerous with that high boot. 4 bookings tonight. 1 sending off. 3 players in the referee's bad books. Iowake, Val Vargas, and of course Bailey Braca, who went off early in the second half, leaving Mustangs down to 10 women. Here's Allie Cook dropping deep. Okay, good movement from Lexi Wright. And once again, the angle taken up by Emma Brown.
If you're a perfect...
For Lemos and Company. 9th corner of the night. Greater conviction. Perhaps that goal conceded was perhaps the motivation they needed. They'll lift it over to that far post. A strong header, but straight once again as Allie Cook warms the gloves of Mackenzie Samuel. She just held her ground, held her nerve. Just stayed right there, and that is good positioning. Yes, it's nothing too difficult to deal with, but that's all about the positioning. And Fontes has come asking once again. But Mackenzie Samuel, the junior from San Diego, came through the San Diego Surf Club system and tried to defend her Big West Goalkeeper of the Year title as well. So Reedy, the goal scorer, back on. Off goes Emily Lieber. And a change on the front line for Cal Poly. Off the head of Penn. Carbon. There's Vargas who gives it away. Reedy with her first touch since coming back on. Good skill to open up. Good play with her back to goal as well from the senior. Some players, Cal Poly. Quick head up and intervening on the Mustangs' behalf is Golick on her Mustangs debut. Vargas trying to put it into the path for Lexi Wright. And Rizura wouldn't let her get goal side. Raylan Turner is going to come back on, as will Olivia Ortiz, the right fullback for Cal Poly. Val Vargas will go to the bench. Short shift for the Mexico Under-20 International. And some high fives from the bench and her coaching staff. Annie Larson will come off. Ortiz back on. Expect her to take up that role on that right-hand side of attack. Or defense, rather. Reedy. So far from goal. It's about possession at this point for Cal Poly. It's about goals for UCLA. This one, seeing Lexi Wright on the burst. Over to the left-hand side, out in front for Cook. She extends that right foot just too far out in front for the former Oregon Duck. Excellent movement off the ball. And when those positive moments have come, more times than not, it's been down this left-hand side, whether it's Lexi Wright, as it is in this case, or Quincy McMahon, but Cook with ample opportunity to reestablish the lead. Corner number 10 upcoming. And time of the essence with less than 5 minutes left. This one driven in, and it was Cook who came, but mistimed her leap. And the pressure relieved once again. Sophia Moniz getting set to check in on Cal Poly's behalf. So McKenna Carvin will come off. Moniz, the freshman from El Dorado's Hill, came through Oak Ridge High School. Made her debut as a substitute. Did defended Manessa against Fresno State, playing a half an hour against the Bulldogs. Here's Lemos back onto the scene now, trying to take control of this. This is what UCLA need to do. Tested here in this second half. McMahon, the architect of the only goal. It's Marin Valencia out in front for the Bruins, and it was Turner there once again at the center of the move. Chance after chance for UCLA. Just couldn't sort her feet out. Raylan Turner. Hasn't been her night. She's put herself in wonderful positions, but unable to take her chance for one reason or another. That will be kind of the defining theme of this game when all is said and done, should this result hold. But hold the phone here, about 2.5 minutes left for UCLA and Cal Poly. McMahon for Wright. Turner waiting in the middle. And Ortiz trying to take care of business now. It's on, but the referees called the foul. It didn't go over the byline. It was kept in. And it was Wright who just bowled over Ortiz. As we play on. All the way back for Jaden Perry. Time of the essence now for Nico Purcell and these UCLA Bruins. He only drew once last year. Flag is up, offside. I mentioned that coming in the NCAA tournament, that draw against UC Irvine. For the first of this season could come much earlier in the championship campaign. This will be a huge result for Cal Poly, who can build from this and look forward to the Big West campaign with optimism. No doubt, though, Mackenzie Samuel, the player of the game. Emma Brown, right in the thick of woman of the match as well. Still some final details. About 90 seconds left. Is this Wright's moment? Oh, she's gotten goal side. Lexi Wright is in. Several options. Wright goes down, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty for UCLA. It's Lexi Wright who's gone to ground. Jorge Partida wasted no time in pointing to the spot. And for the second consecutive match, UCLA will take a trip to the spot. She did so well to get behind the defender. Goes down to ground, brought down by Sienna Urzua. He looks on incredulously. Nevertheless now, it'll be Sunshine Fontes stepping up to win it. And a telling moment, a massive moment, that could decide this one. Woman against woman, Fontes against Samuel, who's been brilliant. She'll need something special here. Fontes, yes! And UCLA has squeaked it out. Sunshine Fontes making no mistake from the penalty spot. And the Bruins reclaim the late advantage. 2-1. They left it late. It's a well-taken penalty from Fontes, who picked her spot, bottom corner for the Hawaiian. No chance for the keeper. No keeper is saving that, even the brilliant Mackenzie Samuel. And Sunshine Fontes rescues this one with her first goal of the season. What a moment for her, and relief for the Bruins. 2 penalties in 2 games. They only converted 1 last year on 2 attempts. And that's going to be a bitter pill for Cal Poly to swallow after what has been an inspirational second half of play from them. Referee is going to stop the clock here. Free kick. He'll want a word. He's been shy about doling out the